So question 7 is a tricky, more tricky one. We can't factor out a common factor to give us a coefficient of 1 on our x squared term. So what does that mean? We have to figure out essentially two pairs of numbers rather than just one. I'm not just going to have x times x here at the beginning of each of the brackets. They must multiply together to give 2x squared. Well, this one's not too bad. The only two possibilities are 2x and x. So each of these two terms has to go in one of these two brackets. So I'm going to write the 2x in the first one and the x in the second. It can be a lot more complicated. This could be a 12x squared, and then there could be a lot of possibilities for the different combinations that go here. But with just 2x, it's a 2x and an x. At the other side, I've got plus 3, and that can be 3 and 1. Or I suppose the other combination is 1 and 3. So I can either have the 3 in this bracket or the 3 in this bracket. So that'll give me different answers. So I need to figure out which one it is. I could kind of do this. I could kind of pencil up 3, 1 up here and 1, 3 up here. And I know that if it's the first one in this combination, it must be the first one. For this one here, so let's just have a look. Without going to a more formal method for this one, let's just see if we can figure it out. I'm going to multiply the 2x by whatever number goes here, and the 1x by whatever number goes here. So I can have 2 times 3, which is 6, and 1 times 1. So that would end up with a 6 and a 1, which I have to combine somehow to give me this 7 in the middle. Or I could have the 1 over here, so I get 2 times 1 and 1 times 3. So I could have a 2 and a 3. Now, since the outer and inner terms are going to be added together, you can see that if I want to get 7, I'm going to have to use the 6 and the 1. So that means that I've got to multiply the 2x by the 3. So the 3 has to go over here, so it multiplies with the 2x, which leaves the 1 to go here, multiplying by the 1x. Now again, in each term here, they're all positive, which indicates that it's hugely likely that it's going to be 2x plus 1 and x plus 3. Now I've done a little bit of detective work. We've made some good guesses, we think, but we still have to check our answer. So FOIL it out to check the answer. It's no good just guessing and hoping for the best. We've got to multiply out to check. 2x times x for our first term is 2x squared. That's pretty good. That checks out. The outer is 2x times 3. That gives us 6x. The inner is 1 times x, which is plus x. This combines here to give plus 7x. That checks out. That's great. The last term is 1 times 3, which is plus 3, which again checks out. So it looks like this is a good answer. So I can comfortably and confidently state that the factored form of this equation here looks like this. It's 2x plus 1, just erase those bits, and x plus 3. So that's my answer.